How you doing? Seth here. I'm going to give you the rundown on how to install hooks on your 2018 or similar generation Grand Cherokee. All right, here we go. Let's get started. First thing you have to do is remove this lower fascia piece. From all along here, this whole black piece comes off, and it's really easy to remove. Let me get down here. I'll show you what you do. All right, underneath the front of the fascia are these clips right here. Let me get the flashlight so you can see a little bit better. All right, so there's the clips. These clips are really easy to take out. You just give them a half turn and pull them, and they're going to pull right out. They also go in just about the same. You just give them a push, give them a half turn, and they're going to lock right back into place. There are 4 across the front. You can see them here a little bit. And then there's 2 on either side. Flashlight over here, again where you can see. All right, 1 there and 1 inside here. Once you have all of the clips, the 6 clips removed from the bottom edge, you're going to go ahead and start with the corners. You're going to pop that corner out, and then you're going to go to the other side and you're going to pop the other corner out, and then you're just going to work your way along the top and just pull out. It's going to come out really easy. There's just little plastic clips that tuck in along there. Of course, you're going to have to remove your license plate frame and bracket. That comes off really easily. And once you have that pulled off, that's going to expose your frame rail where the hooks are going to be located and where your brackets are going to be located. Here's what the front bumper will look like after the lower fascia has been removed. This is a diagram from the website I purchased parts from, which I'll show you in just a minute. All right, as you can see here, I'm on my moparpart.com, and I've got a list of parts that you're going to want to order. But right here I've got my 2 chrome hooks. They have other hooks available as well. Here's the lower fascia piece that you'll want to replace that has the knockouts for the hooks. This is the bracket that you're going to need to mount the hook. There's another bracket that's not available for sale anywhere that I can find, and I'm going to tell you how to build that really simply here in just a few minutes. But you're going to need 2 of the big nuts that hold the hook onto the bracket, and you're going to need 4 of these bolts here. These are the screws that hold the front of the hook onto the vehicle, and these are the bolts that are going to hold the bracket onto the frame. And again, I'll just scroll down through here so you can write down some part numbers if you like. As you can see, it's not cheap, but if you want to do it right, this is the way you do it. Alright, so this is kind of ugly to see, but let me get down here. Alright, so there's the front after you pull the fascia off, and you have to buy this bracket right here, and it's got 2 big bolts that hold it in there. It goes in one way. That's the way. And then the hook, of course, is going to just mount right in there like so. And the bolt holes for that obviously are right here, and you access them through this hole here on the front. And the problem is you can't buy the bracket that goes here from what I found. And so I have just bought some larger nuts, and I'm just going to stack 3 nuts on top of each other and put the bolt through the nuts, and then put a nut on the top that actually fits the bolt that goes through there to hold this where it needs to be. All right, so I got the first hook on, This thing's really solid. Let me show you what I did here. It's a little bit different than factory. I went up to Tacoma Screw, picked up a very narrow nut for this. This nut's going to go on up here. The bracket's going to be on this side, and the big nut's going to be on this side. That way, if there's an impact on the front of this, this isn't going to push free like it's supposed to from the factory. It's designed to give, but if you bump it against a stump or something, you don't want that thing giving. So it's gonna put pressure on this nut right here and keep it from just bumping in. It's gonna be a little more stable. Anyhow, as far as spacers here, since you can't buy the factory spacer, I just took 3 1/2-inch nuts, welded them together, and those are perfect for my spacer. And then I've used the factory bolts that go in that, a nut to go on the top, and I'm using these washers right here. They're well, you can get the info off of them right there. A 3/8 by 1 1/4 washer, and I'm putting one of those on the top where it bumps into the frame, and another one on the inside of the frame, and then I put my nut on top of that, and all is well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the second one put on here. If you're going to install hooks on the front of this thing, you're going to want to replace this lower fascia part right here. And it's an insert that goes right across the front of this. And I'm going to show you real quickly how you take it apart, because it's really easy. It probably looks more of an issue than it really is. But when you look down here, you can see on the fascia there, on the back of this chrome piece, there's going to be clips that are poking through here, right? That are part of that fascia when it's still installed. And they're going to have little clips like these. All you're going to do is just push on the bottom side of that, pull the clip up, and go around the edge of this chrome piece. Let me set this up so I can show you. I can't balance it very good, but if you just go around the edge of that chrome piece, all those little spots where those little black tabs are poking through, you just pull off those little white tabs, and then the fascia will just pop right off the front. All right, that's the rundown of installing hooks on your 2018 and similar generation Grand Cherokee. They look fantastic. I'm really happy with them. Listen, this is not a difficult project at all. If you've got the ability to use basic hand tools, you can certainly do this at home. If you have all your parts available and handy, this probably will take you 30 minutes to do. The bumper cover comes off really easy. The hooks and the brackets go on really easy. The big nut's a 30 millimeter. I don't recall what the other ones are, but they're going to be in your tool drawer. They come with standard tool kits. The only thing that you'll want to know, aside from what we shared in the video so far, is the driver's side. When you're getting the big nut on the back of the hook on the driver's side, you're going to want to undo a bolt or a screw that's right behind the that water reservoir, and pull the carpet back so you can get your arm up in there. Other than that, it's real straightforward. Good luck to you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, take care. Good luck.